The Tasca Show Daily. It's easy, short, and fun. Enjoy the facts and the stories. Hello. Welcome to the 27th episode of the Tasca Show Daily in the Row. I'm your host, Tassos Pardalis, and here I talk about business, data science, comedy, and veganism. Let's move on with the story of the day. So guys, I hope you are having a good weekend. It's a Saturday today, the first Saturday of the year. Maybe you're having plans, maybe you don't. Whatever you are doing, I hope you are enjoying your day. Now, as I mentioned in previous podcast episodes, and as I mentioned in my Patreon page, because I launched a Patreon page to support the podcast, hopefully, if any of the listeners would like to support the podcast, I am also working part-time to balance my expenses and my investments. Now, yesterday I did the first shift as a delivery with a bicycle because that gives me more flexibility on choosing my own shifts and stuff like that, so I can focus more time. At least I can focus my time when I need it for the businesses, for the podcast, for the content, for the university, etc. And oh my god, I was on the bicycle for like 4 hours yesterday, and I ache everywhere today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make the shift today because of the pain. It depends how I feel the next couple of hours, but I woke up so late because of the pain. You know, when you are in pain, your body tries to heal. It's so difficult to wake up. But yeah, but it's a good thing. I think it's a good kind of job because it gives me a reason to work out a few times a week at least, even if I have another excuse to not go to the gym, which I've paid already for the whole year. This is a good reason for me to actually leave the house. I created this routine of using the bicycle daily and stuff like that. And as you know, I really believe in the daily routines of doing something small every day. This is something big, obviously, if you do a few hours a day, but you make some money on the side. Anyway, I'll move on with the topic of the day, guys, which I think is gonna be interesting for some as well. So as a data scientist, I've mentioned blockchain technology in the past briefly, but now last night I had a short conversation with a friend of mine, basically, who happens to be one of my ex-business partners, and he has invested some money the last few years in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which basically are based on blockchain technology. Without blockchain technology, they wouldn't be around. And one of the interesting conversations we had is because I'm looking to see what kind of investments I can make with the little money I have. It's like if you have $50 to invest in a new cryptocurrency that actually was 0.02 a coin, that's gonna be very good investment in his opinion, because he's been in the market for a couple of years already, and I trust his opinion. So I'm actually gonna look into it and start investing. About 20% of my income from now on is gonna go to cryptocurrencies, as it seems to be the biggest opportunity. The reason it seems to be the biggest opportunity is because some people started recognizing it that a key for new technologies, and one of the most important recognitions happened from Mark Zuckerberg, who a couple of days ago just announced that he's going to be looking into blockchain with more interest. And also he said that Bitcoin could come to Facebook in the future. Now, so sorry for the small cuts in my voice. I was just double checking to make sure that what information I share with you is accurate. So I was double checking my resources, but yes. So yeah, Zuckerberg is looking into the blockchain area. I don't know. My recording just stopped there for some reason. I guess I pressed the button by accident. But anyway, so that means if a platform like Facebook announces that Bitcoin might be coming into Facebook in the future, and maybe other cryptocurrencies could actually be getting this opportunity to grow, which means if I invest now money into new cryptocurrencies that worth zero point 0.0 or $0.04 each coin, even if they don't make it big, all of them, some of them could grow to $10-20 worth in the next year, and then even some of them to hundreds of dollars in the next couple of years, which means that investing as little as $50 today, it could make me a few $1,000s in the next couple of years. So yeah, I'm gonna take the risk. Obviously, investments are risky, but I'm gonna invest 20% of my income into cryptocurrencies, to new cryptocurrencies, the cheapest, and I'm gonna look into it a bit, obviously a bit deeper before I start investing. But that's one of the topics that I would like to do, especially as a data scientist. I do believe into the cryptocurrency as something that's gonna grow and not as a bubble. The reason I'm saying that is because a lot of people confuse bubbles, the whole industry as a bubble instead of some of the cryptocurrencies as a bubble. In my opinion, the bubble is Bitcoin, which has basically it grew on crazy rates. I agree with that. That normally it would be normal for Bitcoin to go down at some point and stay in a lower level as a sustainable, I guess, level, and not in the $15,000-$17,000 per coin, but probably in $5,000 per coin or whatever. But a cryptocurrency market, it has a lot of potential to grow because everything is changing everything is changing when it comes to economy nowadays, and we're becoming more digitalized economies. And if we see the statistics, if we see what's happening, the bigger picture, we know that we're moving forward towards like an era where human labor will be needed as much, and we'll have to have like universal incomes, stuff like that. Maybe I do believe that things like cryptocurrencies will be more viable for such a future. Now, maybe you have a different opinion. If you have a different opinion, let me know with comments below. I want to make some time and look into it a bit deeper. As I said, I will start investing anyway. So as soon as I start investing, that means I'm gonna have some more information to share. But yes, let me know what you think, guys. And if you want to give me a review on the podcast, on the daily podcast, that would be awesome to hear from you. It will help the podcast. If you want to support the podcast on the Patreon page, that would be awesome as well. And what else? As always, have a day full of passion, compassion, and love. I will see you guys tomorrow morning again. And until then, have an awesome day.